and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Scardino. Well, there's a spectacular, strong, and auspicious new moon, a time of new beginnings in Taurus next Friday. But the week before a new moon is a winding down of the last promises of the previous new moon. It is a time of coasting, resolving old issues, not yet ready to begin anew. Plus, Mercury's in retrograde, Mars is in retrograde. The Mars is slowing down a lot of our efforts. The Mercury, we're maybe not sure exactly what to do, or we're having too many options. And we're winding down from the last new moon cycle. But this is a good week to be preparing for the next chapter, the next lunar chapter. That's because on Tuesday, May the 3rd, the sun in Taurus is going to be very favorable with expansive Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is still retrograde until May the 9th. But since we're so close, the Jupiter is slowing down and becoming very slow. And when a planet moves slowly, like the outer planets, or when or Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, when they're slowing down and changing directions, they become more powerful. And so here's this powerful Jupiter in great aspect to the sun. You might be feeling more confident, a lot luckier. You might be really seeking more education. It's good for marketing, making travel plans. But by Friday, with this new moon, and then you're still having Mercury in retrograde and Mars in retrograde. But this new moon is going to supersede all of that because it's in sensible Taurus, but it's forming a grand trine. And what that means is there are 3 earth signs, there's 3 air signs, 3 fire signs. So all the earth signs are compatible with each other. The sun and the moon are aligning in Taurus, in a trinal, or the best flow of energy, to Jupiter in Virgo, earth sign. And also the 3rd earth sign, we have Pluto. And the new moon with Jupiter and Pluto are all very close in degrees. So it forms a very tight grand trine. A grand trine promises a lot of positive movement, advancement. This I would see, and Mercury is in Taurus also. And so Taurus is more steady, more sensible. I would think that this is an excellent time by Friday, certainly over the weekend, for really reassessing your what's been going on recently, or maybe since the beginning of the year, and start making those tweaks. Start making those adjustments and recalibrating, readjusting, re-editing, rethinking. That's all the mantra keywords of Mercury in retrograde. The Mars is maybe you're just going to have to work harder, have more patience. It's maybe slowing down the whole process. But with this new moon in the grand trine in Taurus, even though with the retrogrades, that for usually that might bring in a real stalemate of energies, where things are just too frustrating and too complicating. But this new moon and how it unfolds over those coming weeks is a lot of us are going to be coming up with some really great new plans and ideas. Now, it may take more time to incubate, may take time to build it, develop it, these ideas, these opportunities, but there's a wonderful shift. And to me, it is also this awakening of 2016 for most of us. Because we started off the year with Jupiter in retrograde. We had a difficult eclipse, Saturn and Neptune, Saturn and Jupiter, just a lot of sluggish, held back energy. Now, this new moon can really start to open up this new flow of energy. But it's not time to really act on it. Any ideas? This would be the period this weekend, over the next week or so, to really sleep on it, to brainstorm with other people about it, do your due diligence, really investigate it. But some very powerful, positive energy is trying to come in to push us through all that sluggish energy from the first part of the year so we can start moving forwards and make progress for the rest of the year. So before I sign off, I want to remind you that I'm available for the one question offer at astrologyanswers.com's website. Or if you're watching on YouTube, in the description area under the video, there's a direct link to request the question. And always try to have your time of birth and include it in the message a second time to make sure we have it accurate. So until next week, I hope to see you again. And until then, have a great week.